From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. John Smoltz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, John Torres, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
In now, David Wright, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. The 1-1. Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Manuel Diaz.
Now at the plate, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Jones is over to take a look. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Ready now, Bobby Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Diaz scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
2-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Now a swing and a miss by Chipper as he couldn't come up with it, and there are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Heath Lockhart. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Peter Alfonso, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Striding in, Darryl Berry. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, and those 3 RBIs in yesterday's game are a perfect example of what he's been doing all season long.
Alfonso leads off second with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Murphy's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Softly hit out to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tom Seaver. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, John Torres. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Wright. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there he goes toward second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit back up the middle. House over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Coming to the plate now, Javier Lopez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Wright fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So coming to the plate, Andruw Jones. He went deep in the contest last night. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Digging in, Dale Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Diaz, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Peter Alfonso. High and deep to straightaway right. Murphy looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Darryl Berry. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. This is line to left. Klesko is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 New York. Settling in now, Julio Franco, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 3-1. Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Ryan Klesko.
Now in the box, Ryan Klesko. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. The 2-2 one more time. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Alfonso going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
First hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, John Smoltz. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Ready for another chance? Bobby Cox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-1 game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza, a base hit in his first trip. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Tom Seaver. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and two strikes. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Heath Lockhart did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Diaz. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Javier Lopez.
Stepping in, Javier Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Top of the Mets order, digging in, John Torres. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, David Wright. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll decide against risking it and hold on at first with a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he's in safely at second with their 3rd swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. The 1-2, and now the runner's trying for third. Cox is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Andruw Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Lifted down the line in left. Alfonso is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Julio Franco.
Stepping up now, Julio Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Kenny Powers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55. Kenny Crowell.
Digging in now, Peter Alfonso, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Drilled to first. Franco moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Darryl Berry.
Ready for another shot now. Darryl Berry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit hard to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And
now
here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line drive to left. Klesko is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves 1. So stepping in, Ryan Klesko will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Hard liner to center field. Berry is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher,
that's one of those
55.
tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Otis Nixon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nixon.
We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack
Now
up
batting,
quite a few more
shortstop,
before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Cox. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Chipper Jones, man at first after the 2-out walk. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Keith Lockhart fouled off. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive base hit. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Javier
So
Lopez.
striding in, Javier Lopez. Into the corner and slicing foul. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 5-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Warren Spahn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Warren.
Into the box, Mike Piazza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cox is right there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
So here now is the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, John Torres. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Edwin Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 38, Edwin Jackson.
Standing in, Andrew Jones. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They can certainly use that right now.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy. He stays alive, still 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Squared that one up just a little late. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Julio Franco. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Let's go.
Now batting, Ryan Preska. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The pitcher, number 21.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? A guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Ozzie Vigil will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 9, Ozzie Vigil.
Franco over at second. Plesko at first, 2 out in the inning. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still down 5-3. Greg Maddux has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Greg Maddux.
Leading off the inning, David Wright, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Next for the Mets, Manuel Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Cox comes up with it in time to first, and there are 2 around.
The left fielder, number 20, Peter Alfonso.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Alfonso. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Lockhart. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. John Franco is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, John Franco.
Leading off the inning, Bobby Cox, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he misses 2-1. Franco A 5'10" left-hander. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
All
he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Chipper Jones. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Heath Lockhart.
So digging in now, Heath Lockhart. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Javier Lopez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Next up from New York, Darryl Berry. He singled his last time up. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 3-1. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's on the move again from first. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he's safe. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
And Piazza's not going to get a chance to do any damage here as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Adrian Gonzalez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, John Torres. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Berry at third, Cespedes on second, Piazza on at first with 2 down. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
So striding forward now, Javier Lopez. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Diaz, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Alfonso is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Jones.
Ready once again, Andrew Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. 2-1 to the 2-time MVP Dale Murphy. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Julio Franco. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Mets host road win number 40 on the year. Tom Seaver gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.